Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm John Dietz, speaker, trainer, coach with John Dietz Coaching and business builder for eXp Realty. Thank you for joining me on my podcast today, and let's get started. So, we're going to talk about building your database. It's interesting. As a leader in real estate, as a team leader and trainer, coach, business builder for the last 10 years, I've talked to thousands of real estate agents. And one of the most common conversations we have is, what is your database? What CRM are you using? And what's interesting to me is how many real estate agents, whether they're new or seasoned, been in business a long time, who are not using your database. So let's talk about how you can build a real estate business by building a great database. So first of all, let's get a visual on this. If that's your database, let's start with the people that you don't know. We have these people out here, we'll call them haven't mets. And let's talk about how we get them into your database. Hi, my name is John Dietz. I'm a local real estate professional. I like to keep my friends and family members updated on the market. That simply means that I send them interesting information on the real estate market, usually at least once a month, and I call like every 3 or 4 months to see what I can do to help and provide value. Would you like to be a part of that group? Let's break it down. I like to keep my friends and family members updated on the market. All right, so this is a group. It's not a list. If you ask somebody, would you like to be on the list? You're going to get a no. And it's a by invitation only group. It's your friends and family members. So I like to keep my friends and family members updated on the market. I provide valuable real estate updates. Why would they want to be a part of your group if you're not providing them with value? So you've got to have a compelling reason for them to want to be a part of that group. I provide valuable real estate updates at least once a month, and I call every 3 or 4 months to see how I can help and how I can serve you. Now, here's what most of you are saying if you're having this conversation. I call every 3 or 4 months to check in. Take check in out of your vocabulary. Nobody wants you to call in and check in on them. What they want you to do is to provide value. Why would they want to be in business with you? Well, because you are a local economist of choice. You are the local real estate expert. You provide valuable information. So we're going to add people to our database as new Mets. And we have a daily standard of at least adding one new person to that database every single day. If I'm working 50 weeks, 5 days a week, that means I've added 250 people to my database over the next 12 months, which is huge. I'm going to get into that in just a moment. Now, once you do that, you're going to use an 8x8 systematic follow-up process in order to build that relationship. Now, an 8x8 systematic follow-up process means that you're going to communicate with them 8 times in the next 8 weeks. These are valuable. This is valuable information that you're sending them, market updates, information on the real estate market, local real estate news. Uh, Remember, the whole idea here is create value. You're going to call at least 2 or 3 times during this 8 weeks. You're going to ask them, did you get the latest market update? What are the questions you have for me? Not, do you have any questions? If you ask, do you have any questions? You're going to hear no. So, what are the questions that you have for me? Look for an opportunity to go deep into that conversation in order to build a relationship. Now, the last conversation on the 8th week includes, if you were to buy or sell a home, would you potentially work with me? Not would you work with me? Because they may already know a real estate agent. They probably do. So the question is, would you potentially work with me? If you knew of somebody that was going to buy or sell a home, would you possibly refer them to me? Now, when you hear yes, you're going to move them from your Met to a sphere of influence. By definition, sphere of influence is somebody you know, somebody who knows you, knows you're a real estate agent. And if they were going to buy or sell a home, they would potentially work with you. Now, the system that we're going to use to build a relationship with our sphere of influence is a 36 touch, meaning we are going to reach out to them 36 times a year, emails, newsletters, snail mail, handwritten personal notes, and phone calls. And it's value, 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 value. Make sure you're adding value to those people, create top of mind. So when they think of real estate, they think of you. Once you've made enough deposits, you can make a withdrawal. Here's the withdrawal. If you knew of somebody that was going to buy or sell a home, would you refer them to me? Now, when you hear yes, your follow-up is thank you so much for that. And just out of curiosity, who do you know? Who do you know that's looking to buy a home, sell a home in the next 6 months? The conversations you're having, by the way, are Ford conversations, which is family, occupation, recreation, dreams in the call with, by the way, who do you know that's looking to sell their home in the next 6 months? Now, as you're doing this, you're creating clients who become past clients who are also on a 36 touch, and you're creating raving fans. Those are advocates. Those are the people who give you multiple referrals. All right, listen, if you want more information on how this works, contact information is below. Please reach out to me. And I own Deets and Deets Real Estate Consultants, powered by eXp Realty. It is a powerful group of real estate agents. We're currently in 8 locations in the state of Florida, mostly. A few of them are outside the state of Florida. We have between 4 and 5 real estate agents like you that are joining our group every single month. If you'd like more information about getting into business with me as your business partner and coach to help you break through those ceilings and build a bigger, more successful real estate business, or if you're brand new to real estate and you just need a blueprint, something that you can follow that will generate deals, sales, and money, reach out to me. Contact information is below. I'd love to have a confidential conversation with you, no obligation conversation with you. It's not a sales pitch. It's simply you and I getting together and having a business conversation to see if it might make sense for you and I to work together. All right. Again, John Dietz, speaker, trainer, coach with John Dietz Coaching and business builder with eXp Realty. And as always, make it a great day.